Most coaches spend months creating offers that don't sell. But what if you can create, validate, and sell a new coaching offer in just 30 minutes? Sounds too good to be true? Well, it could be done. After studying hundreds of successful coaches and implementing this practice for my own business, I discovered something fascinating. The best offers aren't the most complicated ones. They're actually quite the opposite. They're the ones that are the cleanest, simplest, and have the most achievable promises. Let me show you exactly how this works. Before I break this down, let me provide a little bit of context on who I am if this is your first time to my channel. I help coaches make more from their existing audience without spending all day long on sales calls. And I show them how they can sell their high ticket program in the DMs. This helps coaches at a minimum of $30,000 a month in reoccurring profit in 16 weeks using the Magnetic Wave framework. But here's what's interesting about creating offers that sell. Because first we got to get something straight. Launching offers isn't hard. It's literally just typing words on a page and sending it to people and asking them if they're interested in moving forward. What's hard is actually creating an offer that converts. And after testing hundreds of offers, I've discovered there's 3 things you need in place before anything else. Number 1, you need a specific niche, not just coaches in general or older aged individuals, but specifically what business are they running or what is their true pain that they're enduring at the current moment. Some examples could be you help young soccer players build an ironclad mindset, super specific, or you help beauty salons get more clients on social media in particular. And number 2 is you need to have an active audience. Now, I'm not talking about thousands or millions of followers. Even a small engaged audience will work. What matters is that they know, like, and trust you. This point is important for me to back my claim that you can get an offer done and sold in 30 minutes. Because if you have an audience, you can literally just blast out the offer to them, spin one up quickly, and get someone to buy. But that being said, like a small engaged audience will do. And if you're watching this, you definitely have this, even if you feel like you don't. You have contacts in your phone that you can reach out to. You have emails in your inbox. You probably have some sort of social following, 100 people, 500 people, 1,000, all doable. And number 3, you need proof that this method or your process actually works, either your own results or a client's. Now, let's get clear on what makes up an offer. We need these offer elements. Here's what they are: person, plan, price, incentive, risk reversal, delivery, features, and objections. First off, ask yourself, who is your offer for? Go deeper into your niche than what we just highlighted on that first component of what I just mentioned. I give my clients something called the Plan Zero Market Research Method, and I'm going to share with you what that exactly is. It's an acronym, PLAN 0. And the 0 is really an O. So the P is for problems and pains. Think about the emotional and physical pains and problems that your clients or your ideal client persona is enduring on this given moment. Maybe their fitness is out of whack and they have pains with their knees or getting down with their young grandchildren to play with them. All things like that you want to uncover and be able to write down. The L stands for language. What are the actual language that these people are using? What are the words or phrases that they're using to justify their current scenario or to explain the pain that they're enduring? The A is probably the most important part of this whole equation. It's for anecdotes. And these are the anecdotal stories that your prospects are telling themselves, so that if you can take what that story is and turn it into content or an ad, you're going to get the person to trust you beyond belief and actually say something like, wow, Owen understands me, or I just had that conversation in my own head. I can't believe he knows what I'm thinking. And I believe you should spend more time on the A of that equation than any other part. They're all important, but the A is crucial because you're going to be able to dive into the mind of your client persona. And the N is needs and desires. What are your clients needing? What are they desiring? What is the life that they want? What is the pain they want to get away from or the pleasure they want to get towards? And the last one is the 0, which is really an O, and this stands for obstacles. What is going to stop someone from paying for your program? What is the obstacle standing in their way, whether it's financially, their mindset, whatever it might be? Think about the obstacles or even the objection that you're going to get on a sales call or in the DMs, whichever way you're selling, that you could answer those well before the prospect actually shoots them your way. The next offer element we want to lean in on is the plan. What is the plan? What are you actually helping them do? What are you getting done together? What is the specific problem you're looking to solve? What is the old plan that they've been doing? And what is the new plan? How is that different than what they've been trying to do? And then it's price. You want to make sure that the prospect and the client is getting 2 to 10 times the value of what they are investing in your program. Next is incentive. This is a big one because you want to answer the question of why should they buy now? We talk a lot about return on investment, ROI, but what we don't talk about enough is COI, cost of inaction. You want to deliver the pain or the uncertainty of how their life is going to continue going down the route that they've been going down if they don't take action on what you're offering. Now, you could do this where you can show that you're going to have a price increase soon and they want to get in now because this is the lowest the price will ever be. Maybe you offer in more one-on-one calls with yourself as a bonus and it's only active right now, so get a hold of it now before you only get access to group coaching. Maybe you have bonuses that are going to run out and you want to create an incentive for people to get involved right away. You want to find out what's going to make them jump and include that in your offer. You need to give your prospect a reason to act now, and people don't move without a deadline. The next offer element is risk reversal. How can you take away the risk from the person who's buying? Is there a rev share component? Is there a money back guarantee? Is there a conditional guarantee? Like if they do all you say and you don't get the result that you promised, you will do this for them. You want to figure out how you could take the risk away from the prospect and take it all on yourself so they feel confident. If it were not to work, obviously you're hoping that it will and you're promising them that it will. But in the case that it doesn't work, are they covered? Is there a safety net for them? This will encourage them to want to lean forward into what you're offering because they know worst case scenario, they're going to be okay. Now, a key here is you shouldn't lean on the guarantee. It shouldn't be the first thing you lead with. It shouldn't really be a massive part of your offer. It really should be the cherry on top of your offer. You want to make sure that the offer itself is so compelling and clear and hits the pain point that your prospect is enduring that they want to get involved whether it's going to work or not. But a guarantee helps enforce the offer some more. Now on to delivery. How are you going to deliver the transformation? Is it through a book, Zoom calls, group setting, one-on-one, WhatsApp chat, in-person videos? What is it? How are you going to deliver the information and the transformation to your prospect? Get clear on that. Then you want to get clear on the features. What are they going to get? Are they going to get 1 call a week, 2 calls a week, maybe 1 one-on-one check-in call with you each week, and then 3 group calls? You want to get clear on all those components as well of what they're truly going to get as part of their journey to the transformation. Are they going to get coursework that they could keep for forever, or is it limited time? You want to get clear on that. And then lastly, objections. Now, you might watch other videos on how to create offers here. Obviously, there's the beloved Bible that's been out in the marketing world, 100 Million Offers by Mr. Alex Hormozi, but no one's talking about this last component, which is objections. You don't want to learn new objections on the sales call or in the sales process with your clients. You want to be able to answer those well before they even come up with them on their own. Now, this is not exactly like a part within your true offer of how you convey it, but it's a way for you to construct content or a pre-selling mechanism or a pre-call video that you can include answers to these potential objections so your prospect has them answered well before they think about them on their own. The best example here is a VSL, a video sales letter. This marketing asset truly is something where you can answer objections early on to get them out of the way before the prospect thinks of them themselves so that they could challenge the business owner. So as you're getting on calls, as you're talking in the DMs with prospects, as you're closing clients, you want to have a list of all the concerns that they're coming up with and then turn that into your marketing assets to share with future clients. So those are all the offer elements. You want to nail those down because they're wildly important. But as you're going through that process, you could get tripped up on this one thing, and this is actually where most coaches get stuck. They try to pack everything they know into one offer. The best way to explain this is simply just think about one specific, ideally quantifiable outcome that you can provide a prospect, and that is one offer. You don't need to try to accomplish 10 different things in one offer. Here's a great example, like you're helping husbands get in shape, rebuild their relationship with their spouse, earn more money. That's way too much. Each of those benefits or each of those promises could be an offer in itself. And by confusing yourself, you're going to confuse your prospect, and confused people don't buy. So the best offers are simple, actionable, the promise is well defined, and they focus on one clear promise. So let me show you the exact formula I use. Your offer should be framed up as so. I help target audience get specific result without the pain point that they're trying to avoid. So for example, I help business coaches with a proven offer and an audience of at least 1,000 people add $30,000 of monthly reoccurring revenue without relying on sales calls. See how specific that is? There's no confusion on who this is for and what they get. See, if you're a business coach, but you don't have a proven offer or you don't have an audience of 1,000, then you're not a good fit. Or if you're not looking for $30,000 of monthly reoccurring revenue, then you're not a good fit. Or if you love sales calls and you don't want to find a way to ditch sales calls or find a way to earn more money without relying on them, then you're not a good fit. But if you're someone that wants all of that, then perfect. It's clear that you are a good fit for that specific offer. Now, let me show you 3 ways to discover what your perfect offer should be. And I'm going to share a fast track way here with using ChatGPT or Claude, any of those AI tools. First method is AI research. Here are the exact prompts I use. What are 20 specific problems that my ideal client struggles with? Followed by that, you want to ask, what are 20 masterclass ideas I could sell to my ideal client? Of course, you're going to insert whoever that ideal client is. You're going to get plenty of problems, and then you're going to get plenty of masterclass ideas on how you can solve those problems, so you could think about where you want to best align your focus. The second method is to simply listen to your audience. They are telling you the offer. They are telling you where they are in pain. What questions do they ask over and over again? What do they say they're struggling with? These are not random comments. You don't want to have deaf ears when you hear your clients or your prospects speak about these things, because they're literally telling you exactly what they'll pay for. And the third method, and this is probably the most powerful method, is direct validation. Most coaches are afraid to do this, but here's what I do. I will send one simple message to my audience asking them if they'd be interested in a specific solution. No fancy sales pages, no complicated funnels, no ads, just direct honesty about what I'm creating and how much it costs. Now, this next part is crucial though. Your offer name should do 80% of the selling for you. And here's a simple naming framework to get that done. The first option is time plus outcome. So here's an example, the 30-day client generator. Second option is outcome plus mechanism. An example of this is revenue machine. And the third option is problem plus solution. And an example of this could be the no sales call formula. The key here is that someone should know exactly what they're getting from the name of your offer or program. If they have to guess, you've already lost them. And I share this a lot, that you don't want to create unneeded friction in your business. You want to make it a smooth process for a prospect who's completely cold and knows nothing about you to learning exactly what you do and how you could help them in a matter of seconds. But here's where most coaches overcomplicate things. They think they need fancy sales pages, the whole I'm one funnel away type of mindset, complex funnels, email marketing sequences, and none of this is needed and will only slow you down. Side note, I teach my clients specifically how they can use a Google Doc or a Notion doc as a sales page to convert their offer. It takes minutes to write this up and you can start getting sales right away. Let me show you exactly how this works. You need 6 elements on this sales page. A headline that briefly states the specific outcome, a brief paragraph about the problem you solve, the name of your offer, 3 to 5 bullet points on what they'll learn, 5, the price with clear justification, and 6, a deadline for urgency. Here is exactly my current sales page. I'm happy to share with you guys. If you want to learn more about it, you can always DM me on Instagram or comment below on this video. But that's it. It's not a 20-page sales letter. No complicated sequences, and it simply converts. Less is more, and honestly, all of life, especially running a coaching business. Now, here's the game-changing part about validation. Most coaches create their entire program first, then try to sell it, and that's backwards. Instead, here's what we do. You validate the offer before you create anything. Let me show you the exact message I send. Hey, first name. I'm creating something new to help this target audience achieve this specific outcome. It's called insert offer name, and it's specifically for people who want this result without this pain point. Would this interest you? This is money. This is a simple email to send to those that you think are an ideal fit. It gives you all the good information that you need to convey your offer and see if someone's interested. Simple, direct, and it works because you're not trying to be clever. You're just being honest. And honestly, we need more of that in the coaching industry. So once you validate your offer, creating it becomes simple. Don't overcomplicate the delivery. Again, I use a simple Notion doc to outline the main teaching points. And why do I do this? Because people want the information in the cleanest, clearest possible way. They don't need a full-fledged curriculum or coursework or all that nonsense. You just want to be able to convey what you do and how you could help them in the cleanest possible way. And remember, your clients are paying for the transformation, not fancy slides or complicated materials. And here's what I want you to remember about creating offers that sell. Keep the promise simple and specific, name it clearly, understand exactly who your ideal client persona is, validate before creating, make the sale straightforward, and deliver with clarity. The coaches who are making the most money right now aren't the ones with the fanciest offers. They're just the ones with the clearest promises and the simplest delivery. So now that you have your offer done and validated, what I haven't told you yet is how you can use Instagram to get more eyeballs on your offer and streamline your client getting process, all without needing to take sales calls. Click on the video on the screen here where I walk through my autopilot attraction funnel so you can attract clients like a magnet and not rely on sales calls again without being pushy. I'll see you there.